Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to talk about finding calm and explore alternative healing for anxiety. Let's get into this. So, I have a lot of people that come to me for all sorts of reasons, and often anxiety is a big one, a big term that people use. It's interesting as I've talked to people from other countries, and they don't really resonate with anxiety or the term anxiety. It seems that in the United States, it has become kind of a buzzword of sorts. Anxiety comes from all sorts of things. Usually, it's comes from living in the future or having our thoughts be in the future. It is often has some underlying reasons for it, which we'll not get into in this video. But let's talk a little bit about alternatives. And when I say alternatives, usually the people who come to me are looking to move away from Western medicine or mainstream ways of doing things. You know, you go to a doctor, you get a diagnosis, you get a prescription. Most of the people who come to me are not interested in that. They're looking for non-traditional methods or alternatives or um, unorthodox. You know, it's like I hear all sorts of terms when what they're actually searching for is natural or holistic ways of um, feeling better. So, some of the top ways that I uh, like to work with anxiety is one is breathing techniques. Your breath is free, and it is your most important tool when it comes to calming the nervous system. You don't have to remember to take it with you. You already have it. You don't have to purchase it. You already have it. This is a tool that you can use over and over and over again. And the way that most of us breathe is very shallow. So we're often breathing up here. And so if you just take a moment, just notice your breathing. Where is it? Is it shallow and fast like that? Or is it deep where your belly is moving in and out or moving up and down? A breathing pattern to help you calm anxiety is more of an kind of an up and down. Let's try this. I wasn't planning on teaching a technique, but let's do this. This is called three-part breath. And the way that you do it, if you just sit somewhere, maybe even close your eyes for a minute, just begin to notice your breathing and just notice. There's no judgment. Just notice. How fast is it? Or is it slow? Just notice. Then see if you can bring your awareness to your belly. And then breathing in, taking in a deep breath, see if you can push your belly out. You see that? And then exhale and see how the belly comes in and out. Now let's try it a little bit more. We'll breathe into the belly. And then let's see if you can bring your awareness up to your lower ribs. And then let it go. And we'll try that again. Coming up again, we'll go into the belly, lower ribs, and then up to the heart area. And then let it go. Now, what we want to do with that same technique is we'll come up with it and then we'll go down with it. So we'll breathe into the belly, lower ribs, upper chest, exhale, upper chest, lower ribs, belly. Let's try that again. Belly, ribs, chest, exhale, chest, ribs, belly. So that is one breathing technique that you can use. Do you see how it's different than just your regular pattern of breathing? Some other alternatives that work really great. Yoga. There's all kinds of meanings for yoga, but most people know the postures. There are certain yoga postures that you can do for yoga or for anxiety as an alternative for healing anxiety. You can use yoga nidra, which is a sleep-based technique. Although you're not actually asleep, it's just a very deep, deep, deep relaxation technique. You, it's wonderful. It's for all kinds of things, and it's a great alternative healing modality for anxiety. Essential oils. Now, let me talk a bit about essential oils. They are not created equal. They are not regulated. So, if you're just going to your local store and buying some, you don't actually know what you're getting. I have an essential oil brand that I've been using now for 10 full years, and I won't use anything else. There was no reason to. It changed my life. When I began using essential oils back in 2014, I was looking to move away from the spreadsheet of diagnoses I had, from all of the prescription medicines I had, and I was looking for an alternative. I had stopped taking all medications, which I'm not suggesting you do. Um, and I was looking for other ways to help myself. And essential oils was one of the first things I found. And this particular brand has continued to impress me for 10 years. The quality of the products, the quality of the company, the quality of the people. So if you're interested in learning more about essential oils, I can certainly do a video about that, or we can talk privately about it. Let's see, what are some, taking a walk. Taking a walk is a great way to alternative for anxiety. Journaling. Journaling is another alternative. Now, I had challenges with journaling because with my traumatic and abusive history, um, my thoughts were really not allowed to be private. And so I did not like writing things down. So if you're someone who has a history like mine or has an aversion to writing things down, what you can do, well, first, let's talk about journaling a little bit. One, it's a great practice for you because it helps you get those thoughts out of your head and onto paper without doing yourself any harm, without doing anyone else any harm. And if you're someone who is comfortable with journaling, you just journal the thoughts and you just keep them. And it's a great way to see how far you've come or to track how a particular technique is helping you. Um, if you are someone who's like me and had an aversion to journaling, what you can do there is you can actually journal down your thoughts, and then you can shred the journal page. You can you can burn it in a campfire, or fireplace, or a burn bin, or whatever. There is a ceremonial type of ritual you can do with burning of those things, which is very healing for the body to be able to do that. Um, those are some of my favorite ways to um, for alternative healing. You can also, let's see, hypnotherapy is another option. Coaching is another option. Of course, let's see. I think those are the main ones I'm thinking about right now. These are all really great options to explore if you are someone who experiences anxiety. Oh, one more I'm thinking of. There's something that's called flower essences, and you will find these. It's by someone called Dr. Bach, and you can find these in your local Sprouts or Whole Foods or natural grocers or other health food stores that lean toward holistic, conscious healing. It's called Dr. Bach. It's in the homeopathy section of the grocery store. And one in particular is called Rescue Remedy. You'll recognize them in the homeopathy area because they're bright yellow. They're pretty kind of jump out off the shelf. And Rescue Remedy is a good one that you can use and carry with you and buy at your local store. It now comes in several forms. There's a lozenge, there are drops. Seems like there may be a couple of other things. So those are some alternatives that you can look into as you begin to explore alternatives for anxiety. And yeah, I could probably go on and on and on and on and on. There's also foods to consider, drinks to consider that contribute to anxiety. So I hope this video was helpful. I'd like to know your comments below, or if you have any questions. I am Tammy Coin, your holistic alchemist. I change pain into possibilities and possibilities into purpose. I offer a free holistic discovery call where we get on the phone together for about an hour, discuss what you have going on, what I do, and see if I can help you for the things that were mentioned in this video. I am also a yoga teacher. I am also a yoga nidra practitioner. I am a hypnotherapist. I am a coach, and I do sell essential oils and all, in the Holistic Alchemist. So I have all kinds of tools in my tool belt to help you if you are looking for alternatives for anxiety. So great to see you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.